Okay, welcome back to my channel. So, if you guys seen the video earlier, the one, saying that I'm an idiot, it's because I am. See? Nah, where is the picture? Yeah, that's a Vegito. This is Vegeta. I had something wrong. So, I'm gonna, finish this series. Put another part to this series, and then I'm gonna finish the series that's already going. And then, I'm gonna come back to this one and finish this one and do, another series. Which I think I got two more, which is what if Deku was Supreme Kai and what if Deku was Aquaman, and another one that I'm thinking of by myself. So, wait for that to come out, and let's get into this. So, last left off, they just did Deku just did the, what exam was called again? Recommendation exam, yeah. And, this time Rock gets saved by, Deku's sister, Izuki. So, next, couple of weeks, they just go to UA because they don't get the they'll, get the letter to them if they pass or not. Because, they told them at the exam, tell them whether they pass or not. Which, they told them that he passed. I don't know I did give him God Key. So, Vegeta got God Key. He only got Super Saiyan God. He don't got Super Saiyan Blue yet. Or Evolution. So, Mama and Deku goes to UA and they just talk to the teachers. They don't talk to teachers. They go to class, This is a college, so they are 18. But I'm not going to put in 18 plus scenes because that's not what I'm like. I might hint at it, seeing what they doing. Just say something like that. But, I don't really say too much. I don't get into that much detail because relatively, I'm trying to, I ain't trying to be like some YouTubers that do that. YouTubers that make 18 plus videos all the time. I'm trying to be like that. I'm trying to be, just me, 14-year-old kid. So, Deku get in the classroom, Mamo too. They come in together, which they are early. And they sit by each other, and, Todoroki there too. So they all just talking to each other. Deku, Mamo, Todoroki, they friends. And, they get along. Todoroki uses his fire, in rebellion against Endeavor, which, he is 18 now, so he moved out. Endeavor tried to make Shoto use his fire for him, but he didn't. Shoto used it for himself. He said he's gonna become a hero with the fire that he got and the ice that he also got. None of this power is yours. Endeavor got mad at that, but he had to let it go because, Shoto, 18, he's technically an adult. He can make his own decisions. So, then everyone else comes to class, classroom, and sit down. Now, that's when Izuki comes in. And Deku remembers, his twin sister. Now, Deku's twin sister, she got Inko's telekinesis quirk and along with Sashi's fire breathing quirk. But, that would have quirk Sashi would have got if he was, female. He would have got a fire breathing quirk. But, she did not awake her, fighting genes, her warrior genes. So she can't, do the warrior things like that. The fighting. But she is naturally stronger than other people. And, she naturally, naturally fit. Oh yeah, she also got, pyrokinesis along with fire breathing. So she's got to mix both quirks. And she got them separately. So she comes in, she comes sit down. Raka walks up to her and says, "Thank you for saving me." She says, "No problem." Which, Izuki is friends with, Bakugo. And Bakugo don't remember, Izuku either. Well, he don't remember Izuku, but, Izuki remembers Izuku. Because her twin brother, how could she forget? Bakugo don't remember because he didn't really, talk to him. He never met him because he was 2. Then he left when he was 4. So, Izuku gonna see about Deku and go, talk to him. Have to, that's over. So, basically, after a while, Izawa comes in and says, "Everyone be quiet and sit down." They said, "Everyone, be quiet," and they sit down. All the ones that are already sitting down, just stay sit down. Izawa says, "I'm your home teacher, Shoto Izawa." Not Shoto Izawa. Put on these uniforms and go outside. Just, Rock asks, "What about orientation?" Orientation is really important. Here at UA, this is a college, a hero college. You don't need orientation. There's everyone gets up and they go in the locker room and they start changing. Kirishima sees how buff Deku is. And, toned. He says, "Dang, dude, what kind of workout you do?" Deku says, "I do, things, daily things. And, my body is just naturally like this. Seeing as it's coming from my father's side, my father's genetics, and he's, a fighter." Bakugo hears this and he reminds him of Izuki. Izuki's body is, naturally like that. And, she don't really know much about her father. Which she is gonna meet him. Sashi's still over there in America, boxing, things like that. Working in America. He got a job too, at some business. Same business he had in Canada. But, his boss does know he boxes. And, his boss come to the shows sometimes. Well, his matches. Mineta still, peaks. And this one, Deku just basically in a flash, or he basically just, it's like instant transmission. Basically he just over by Mineta and then he just kicks him away. He says, "My girlfriend's in there. You pick again, and I'll kill you." And then it's scared by it. And Deku walks out. Jiro heard this. It says, some guy basically stopped that dude from peeking. Mama says, "Oh, I know who it was." She said, "Who?" "My boyfriend." They said, "Boyfriend? Ooh." No. They try to get details out of her. She said she can give them details, and she just walks out. Everyone on the field, has all those to ball to Bakugo, because, he actually did the testing. He got the high score on the test. Except for, Deku, because he did the the recommendation. Bakugo throws it. He get more than he got in canon, because him being more developed and his body being more taller and stronger of a quirk. He didn't never work it out. So, that happened. And, Deku, Bakugo basically thinking that he the crap. He the shit, basically. Because his quirk that, basically explosions. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, kapow. Think he all did it because he got explosions, little terrorist. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Now, it depends on who's telling them what if, or the way they speaking, their tone, they can make you effective. They can affect you and they're thinking that Bakugo is either a bad person, that what if, or a good person. My example of this is, the good one, I'm gonna go with Oni Zerg's. What if Deku had a hybrid quirk? Go check that out. That was actually a pretty cool what if for me. And the bad Bakugo. Well, you can look not far for that one. You could just check out any what if, basically. Well, some in particular, but I don't know which ones. So, and then everyone else throws, and then Deku throws. He gets infinity. As I says, everyone's shocked by this. As I says, did you use your quirk? Deku says no, just naturally strong. As I says, well, as I one thinks, everyone, boys rarely have quirks, but 30 to 70%. 30% you got a quirk, 70% you don't. As I says, well, throw it with your quirk. It's the same thing. He throws it with his ki. Enhancing his body. He still get infinity. No. Then everyone shocked again. No, he got double infinity. So, the other tests, they go like they do in canon. The race, Deku fast. Vegeta was fast in canon, Deku fast. And, the jump, Vegeta just basically flies. Or Deku. Chris Link breaks it. Side jumps, better than Mineta. Punching, Vegeta knows how to throw a punch, and Deku knows how to throw a punch too. Being trained by his father and his family. His father is a boxer. He knows how to throw a perfect punch. And other things that it had. Now, overall score, Deku first, then everyone else. So, that's over with. And, Deku hero costume is actually, Vegeta's outfit. With, a little bit more, like first aid kit, which he won't be using on himself. As he probably won't get hurt. And he also got, other things. Like something to let him, call in other people. And things like that. Which I'm sorry for saying things like that. It's just, natural. And so, All Might, come to the door and say, haha, I am here. Walking through the door like a normal person. And the person who got one falling, this one is actually Izuki. Because, girl, All Might want to give a quirk to somebody. So he gave it to Izuki. He said, today we're going to be doing, the hero versus villains. So put on your hero costumes and go outside. The battlefield Gamma, whichever it is. So they say, isn't this the same, area that was at during the entrances in? Hama says, yes, it is. And, takes him to this room, let us see. Says, this is where you're all going to be to, monitor everyone else's battles. They say, okay. So he said, I'm going to be choosing teams by a random lottery. He says, well, I don't know what he said, I forgot. What? Are we going to be choosing teams by, academics or, or whatever? Hama says, sure, kid, which really didn't answer either question. So, I just basically randomly picks teams, which is still like this. Izuki and Deku versus Bakugo and Ida. Which, Deku don't want to be on Izuki's team, knowing that he is her sister. That she is his sister. Izuki walks up to Deku and says, oh, hello, I'm Izuki. Deku says, I know who you are. And, he walks out. Bakugo mad because, he gave talking like that to Izuki. Which Bakugo actually likes Izuki. And Izuki likes Bakugo. They dating. Bakugo says, "Hey, nerd, what did you say?" Deku keep walking. He don't even stop. And Bakugo has to go in there with Ida, to set up the bomb and things like that. Izuki try to come up with a plan with Deku. Deku says, "I will not plan with you. And not make a plan with you. I don't like you, and I never will." Ever since that day happened, I ain't gonna ever like someone with the last name Midoriya. She thinks, what do you mean the last name Midoriya? You should find out yourself. All Might says, go in. The heroes can go in. Deku says this before he basically flies off. You should ask your mother what really happened on that day. The day your brother went missing. As her eyes widen, does she really want to know what happened on that day? Because all she heard her mother say was, basically, Izuku, she lost him, things like that. Then, then she overheard her talking to the police, saying, after 2 years when she was 4, that Izuku was, picked up by his father. And, now she hearing it again. So she conflicted. And, she wanted to know the truth. So, Deku basically flies up. And, Bakugo just passed the stairs. And he busts through the window. Bakugo heard that. So he thinking, oh, he flew up here. That nerd, he flew up here. Deku kicks down the doors. Ida tries to come after him. Deku basically just dives out the way and touches the bomb. Getting it over with quickly. All Might says Hero Team wins. And, he told, All Might scolded Deku, saying that he didn't use teamwork. He basically just did everything on this by himself. Deku says, Deku don't say nothing. He basically just ignoring All Might. Said, then, All Might actually wanted to see what Izuki could do with One For All. And he thinks that this kid, basically just, stopped him from seeing that. And, he wanted to see why he did that. Izuki said he wanted to get it over with fast. She is somebody that I would never work with. I would never trust anyone with the last name Midoriya. All Might saying, wait, what do you mean trust anyone with the last name Midoriya? Find that out yourself, is what, Deku says. And as he walks away and goes to a corner. Being like Vegeta do. Crossing his shoulders and leaning on the wall. So the rocket beside him and, next set of people go. After this done, All Might leave saying they go about their day. Now, next day comes and Aizawa says, alright class, you have to pick class representatives. Basically just putting it on the table. Everyone tries to vote for themselves. Ida says we gotta do this politically. And, they vote Ida and Momo. Some votes went to Deku, but Deku, it would have been a tie between him and Momo, but Deku voted for Momo, so she picked it because he don't want to lead a bunch of students, because Vegeta in his last life was a leader. He was a prince after all. Even though all of his subordinates got killed, it's because, he was, evil, blinded by rage. So now that he calm, and, he calmed down, and he not blinded by rage. But he is, mad, angry. Sometimes he still, remembers the day his friend got shot. Sometimes He even have dreams of he wakes up in cold sweat sometimes. But he don't cry. He don't cry because he knows his friend is alive. He just had that memory every time of his friend, basically getting shot, which is going to play a key factor into another form that's going to come on later. So, that go back. Now, after they picked class representatives, they go to lunch. They start eating. Mama don't try that, fuckboy shit. He don't try, to hit Deku in the back of his head with his elbow. You know why? Because Deku basically ain't right there. Where Monomoto took his normal path, Deku isn't right there. Nobody's sitting in that seat. Nobody's sitting on that side. Deku sitting on the other side, eating a lot of food. Because, sane diets. He has to eat a lot, to maintain his powers. And more because, he burns a lot of calories, and that's basically just how Saiyans eat. And, that's how Deku, family on the daddy side eat too. Because they burn a lot of calories real fast. Being a warrior family, which they mostly eat, meat and vegetables, to keep a balance. You need both the appropriate amount of meat, appropriate amount of vegetables. Which one of them can eat half a whole, elephant. And, a whole farm's worth of, vegetables. So, they get done eating, he, goes off. Now, USJ happened. They won the bus for the USJ, either try to make everyone, sit in alphabetical order, but they don't do it. They sure don't do it. They sit by whoever they want to. And, either mad about this, but he, let it go. Deku and Momo sitting together, just talking to each other. And, so you asking people about their quirks, they talk about their quirks and things. Then she get to Deku, asking, what exactly is your quirk? Deku says, I have an energy that I control in my body. She says, oh, okay. Oh, yeah. And, Izuki did ask her mom, what happened to Deku. What really happened, her mom, basically, Inko, the sweat dropped on her face. And, Izuki, basically can see that Inko is uncomfortable, and then, Inko, put out a lie. Oh, nothing, sweetie. Your brother, he just, he disappeared. Like I said, yeah, he disappeared. And, Izuki says, Mom, tell me the truth. What really happened to Izuku? And go, don't want to say that basically Izuku got shot. She left him for dead. And, basically didn't visit him when he was in a coma and let Hisashi take him away. She said nothing really happened. Like I just said, he just disappeared, and things like that happened. Izuki basically said, okay, fine. I'll ask him myself. Basically saying him. What do you mean him? Ask who? Then, on the bus, after everyone else get off. Everyone get off the bus, they went, this to what I was telling them. Except for Izuki, she basically walk up to Deku, basically pull him somewhere, and ask him to explain what really happened, because my mom won't tell me. Izuki says, fine, I'll tell you. On that day, on that day, 16 years ago, when I was 2 years old, or when we was 2 years old. We was at a mall, me and mom. Well, me and Inko was at a mall. I think it says me and Inko was at a mall. That's me, mom. No, Inko. She is my mother. Not anymore. It says me and Inko was at a mall. And there was there was people with guns. And I got shot 3 times. Inko could have saved me. She only got shot in the shoulder. She could have saved me, brought me to safety. But she didn't. She left me there as I was slowly bleeding out. And I blacked out. I remember waking up 2 years later from a coma, which our father came and took me away to America to meet the rest of our family. And that's where I've been for most of my life. Came back to Japan at 15 and been through high school. And that's all. Izuki tearing up, basically crying. She that happened. She hugged Deku. Deku don't really like hugging people. She's saying, okay. Deku says, stop hugging me and stop crying. He don't really like it when people cry. And he don't really like, getting hugged too much. It's uncomfortable for him. So, nobody really saw that except Bakugo and Momo and a couple other students like Tsuyu and Jiro. They saw this, they heard this, they wondered what they're talking about. They come back, they get line, just basically standing around. Bakugo asked Izuki what she was talking about with that nerd. Izuki says, don't call him that. He's my brother. Bakugo says, wait, what? That's your brother? That's Izuku? He says, yes. Momo asks Izuku the same question. Tsuyu and Jiro heard that from Izuki that, Deku was her brother. Momo asks Deku the same question that, Izuki just asked. Why were you talking to that girl? Izuki says, she's my sister. Momo says, oh, your sister? Yes, my twin sister. Which they had don't look the same. Because I said, her hair green, Deku's blue. Her eyes green, Deku's got a silver and a green eye. So, Deku basically, everyone else goes inside the USJ and the Villains Attack. After 13 basically explains what the USJ stands for and what they're going to be doing, the Villains Attack. And, Kurogiri splits everyone up. Deku is in the water area like he is in Canon. He wasn't Canon. He flies out. The villains do try to attack him, but he basically shoots key blasts at him, knocking them all out as he gets on top of he gets on the ship. Now, Mineta and Tsuyu on the ship, he basically grabs them and flies back to land. Shigaraki sees Deku. He tried to run to him to decay him, but Deku puts up a key shield, key barrier, which Shigaraki touches and he don't know what's happening. Deku then, kicked Shigaraki dead in the stomach, sending Shigaraki back, you know, knocking the wind out of Shigaraki, just hurting him dramatically. Because, Shigaraki is a pretty skinny guy, you know. He isn't really that strong. His body is really that developed. He don't really got that much muscles. And to be kicked by someone, that's very, very strong, probably even stronger than All Might, that can probably even kill him. What he does then, it basically just, busts some of his, internal organs. Like his stomach is basically bust. One of his kidneys bust. And he basically passed out, go into a coma. And, caregiver sees this, and she thinks he gotta get Shigaraki out of here now. But after a while, he sees it. Deku basically shoots a Gallic gun at the Nomu, erasing it. The villains saw that, and, they scared. But this is pretty early, so Aizawa don't get messed up. So Aizawa was still, fine. And then after a couple more minutes, All Might bust through the door saying, "Never fear students, because I am here." But he sees that all the villains are, already taken down. There's no sign of normal because Deku erased it, but he can see a huge crater. And he sees a dent in the floor where a body was. Shigaraki's body, And, All Might calls for more heroes to, tie the villains up. And, police take them away. Now, they get 2 weeks off to train for the sports festival. Let me see how much time this is. Because my throat is starting to hurt. And I need to get something to drink. Okay, I'm going to leave this off here. After, tomorrow, I'm going to, start doing what is that I, stopped. Temporarily stopped. Like, I'm going to do the Beerus one. Then I'm going to do the Sane one. And then probably, this one or whatever one else that's free. And then, finish them all. Once I get all of them finished, like the King one, I gotta do part 2 to that. And then I'm gonna do what if Deku was a Supreme Kai, what was Supreme Kai, and then what if Deku was Aquaman. So, see y'all later.